Start your engines.
Hello, and welcome to this evening's Grand Prix. You join myself, Lemony Tang, in the commentary booth as always. This is the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. And it's great to be back here in the commentary booth for the F05 Championship. I had a few things to do last week, but delighted to be back here this evening. So we ride on board at the course. We join qualifying with just over 15 minutes left on the clock. And we wait to see the first driver set on a lap time. People are already on some, so we'll see who's out here first and foremost. Jezza might be out here on one. Is he the first one out on one? I think he might be. He might very well be. Yes, he is indeed. So we'll stay on board with Jezza here. F1 Jezza 83 in the Alfa Romeo, clicking up the gears down the back straight here. Towards turns 14 it was. Printer has not worked well. The numbers are invisible on my notes. Anyway, down towards the double left-hander here. And across the line goes Jezza for a 1:31.217. Happy days for himself with that one. Who else is out? Granter is going to be the next one across the line. Don't do a stroll, a 1:31.0. Happy out for himself there with that one as well. Straight into the top of the time sheet. Who else is going to be there? Ghost Reaper, his teammate, into third on a 1:33. So getting his eye in at the moment. Oh, Fusion goes top of the time sheets. We're right on board here with it. Your boy Archie in the Williams. Into the hairpin. Turns 12. Turns 13 actually. Haha. We'll get the old notes amended as I go along, ladies and gentlemen. So Williams into third position on a 1:30.2 as I just took down some quickly split notes there. Sorted myself out. So in this game we have had the altercations to the 2023 track, which is great to see. Codemasters keeping up to date. But it's the Curse who is top of the... Who was that going a bit side by side? That was a bit Dodge Central, I have to say. But it's the Curse who's your provisional pole sitter of Fusion in second. Finch in third with it, your boy Archie in fourth, or Simpson in fifth. Granter in sixth with Jezza now down in seventh. Finnegan in eighth. And Ghost Reaper in ninth. The rest of the drivers, Soils on an outlap here. He's invalidated, but he's alright. He's gonna keep her lid here to start a lap. So we'll stay on board on himself. Teco just behind as well. Is gonna start a lap also momentarily. No, he's come into the pits. So we'll leave him to it. Alex has retired from qualifying had a bit of a misdemeanor in the last race, so he is serving his penalty. Soils though down the back straight here, 6 into 7. Famous for Hamilton having a few incidences there over the years now, I have to say. We'll get on to some of them later on. Whoa, a little bit wide into the tricky turn 8 there, but he got away with it through 9 down the mini straight towards 10. And this is a fantastic spot here. Look how much speed they carry through this section into the tricky but easy enough for himself at the moment section. Now 11, 12, 13 is going to smack us in the face, and then 14 down the back straight now. Nicely navigated, and now this is where the altercations have changed. Normally there'd be a bit of a chicane there towards a stand, but we continue straight towards now turn 17. It was turns 20, but it's turn 17 now into 18. Much more speed and commitment through there this time around. And 19 and 20 again. Lance Stroll's worst nightmare through there, I have to say. But Soil into 50, gets away with it for now. And he's doing himself a solid job there. Teco out on a lap, and so is English Dave. Dave has just started his, but Teco is out there on one. So we'll stay with the McLaren for now. Everyone else in the pits almost. Finch might be out there, but maybe he's just finished, is he? Let's have a look-ski here. Yeah, he's invalidated, so we'll leave him to it. So Teco with the McLaren now. Towards 17 and 18 we go. It may be an overtaken opportunity during the race if you catch the guy in front napping, but 19 and 20 full commitment. Watch the rear end. Holy moly, what a save that was by Teco. He keeps it lit and gets himself into 8th position, but fair play to him, keeping it out of the wall there. That's definitely hurting him out stuff. Ghost Reaper. Ooh, has he crashed? He has crashed. There's a crash out there. Who is that? Who else is that? What's that happened? He's lost his wing. Soil has lost his wing. Ghost Reaper's crashed out and qualified. This is a disaster here. I cannot believe it. I wonder what's out to happening. I'm sure the stewards will have to have a look at that one after the session. But look at this. Soils is going to retire here as well. He is indeed. Must have some floor damage. Dave is super wide, I'm telling you now. You fit an articulated lorry between that car and the Apex, but sure, look. Got dirt in his tyres there as well, perhaps. Catching him out into the braking zone. We'll leave him to it, he's on one. Fusion starting to have now a much better Apex there for the Red Bull driver. 8 minutes and 20 odd seconds left on the clock. We're halfway through qualifying here, pretty much. The guys are on their second runs, and they need to start thinking about their final one as well. Keep the car out of the hedge. That is numero uno rule this evening. And a good qualifying result and a race result should leave itself out for an opportunistic driver. Fusion very loose on the exit there through the corner. Down this mini back straight into 10, 11, 12. Right on board of the Red Bull driver. Tricky enough it is. Almost one car. We'll get to Senna. And Massa's a fantastic move on Senna in 20. Well, it was, I don't remember. It's on my notes somewhere. Anyway, I digress. The Red Bull driver trying to pick up a slipstream. Holy moly, good thing that car did not decide to get out of the way at the last second, because the Red Bull driver was going on that line through the final couple of corners. Now a quick downshift and full commitment from the Red Bull driver across the line. He does improve by 4/10, but cannot get further than second. Good effort from Fusion there, you have to say. Jez is out there. He's 6 seconds off, if we're led to believe, up on top, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe he is. It's your boy Archie might be on one. Ooh, in the Williams driver. Yes, he sounds as if he is, and he's using the ERS here. into 11, 12, and 13 we go. Whoa, he clipped that curb, it spat him wide there. He would have lost a bit of time. And slow it right down into the hairpin. Important to get a good traction through the exit there. Down the hill towards turns 14 into deceptive braking zone for these drivers, especially in this night time. And now the straight pretty much down into 17 we go. And it's right and left approaching that corner at much more speed than normal into 19 and 20. Ooh, bouncing off that rev limiter. He's down by 5/10 unfortunately. Boy, it's your boy Archie. Might be going on another one though. Finch is invalidated. Ah, look at this. What is this? Does the track not exist for Finch? I do not think so, and he thinks so either. That is gaining an advantage by leaving the track. If he gets it now by a couple of seconds later on in qualifying, he's cut that corner too. Anyway, we'll leave him to it. Who's this coming up behind him? It must be... No, it's not Finnegan. It's Teco. So Finnegan's on one here. Gonna into the hairpin. Very tight. Just a little bit wide there, but he just about gets away with it. He moves to the inside, picks up some rubber there as well. That is something the drivers may have to take into consideration in the race. That could be a spot in real life anyway. Get too many marbles on your tyres. He's got some marbles again. Trying to minimise the amount of track he's using, and he's slowed down and cutting corners to get back as well is Finn. So as long as they're on an out lap or an in lap, that is okay. Dave, that was aggressive over them curbs. Very aggressive indeed. Ooh, super wide as well, clipping the wall. Trying to get back, you'd have to say here, for a new set of tyres. English Dave is on an out lap slash in lap. Sorry, a qualifying lap slash in lap. Needs time. Needs time. Teco on one again out here, it seems. Getting the throttle down nicely in the McLaren. Oh, Granter. Oh, Simpson's out here. We'll have a look at Simpson. Simpson's only started, so we'll stay with Teco for now and we'll jump to Simpson afterwards. Granter wrecked it for himself by invalidating. Oh well. Ooh, very wide. Had to arrest the car into the left-hander. Lost momentum and time through the exit into 19 and 20. Once more for the McLaren driver, and he gains by just about 4/10 in fairness on his lap time, and he's up into 7th, so decent enough. Granter is super slow out there. I don't know what's going on. Simpson, we said we'd jump back to him. Let's see how he gets on into... Whoa, look at the amount of speed and commitment does Simpson take. Simpson is second in the championship. We'll bring up the tables when we get a chance here. He's only 6 points off the lead as well. So, fantastic to see how these guys are doing it. Purple in sector 1. He's up on his lap time already. I don't know if they fixed that bug for this game. I don't play it. If they do, let me know in the old chat there. Bug now shortly. As Simpson comes into the pits, I can't believe it. So he's bailing out of it with 2 minutes and 30 odd seconds on the clock. Does he have enough time to get in? New set of tyres and get back out? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not quite sure. Teco's on one out there. He is flying. Story Smitty. What's up? Birmingham 1944. What's up, buddy? How are things? What's up, Smitty? You absolute legends. How's she cutting? On the old chat there. Teco in the McLaren coming up to the final corner. Now he's jumped in as well. So Fusion's the one out here now. He's just started a lap here, has Fusion. So we'll have to wait and see how he gets on. With the Red Bull driver. Down through 6 into 7 and 8. Now we go down the gears, hit the third, up a couple and back down, slamming them down even more. Keeping it in third though to keep the traction under control. We'll break the old commentary calm there now as well. Whoa, Fusion was very close to the wall. Through 11 and 12. Over the bridge into 13. The hairpin left-hander. What can the Red Bull driver do? A little bit of oversteering the exit, but that is just planting the trial absolutely nicely. The Curse is on one out there as well. Somebody's just out right behind Fusion. Finch is on one. It's your boy Archie's on one. Everyone's starting to get their final runs in with 40 odd seconds left on the clock. This is it. You either win it or bin it here. Fusion through the chicane. On the final two corners goes the Red Bull driver flat out towards the line now. He does improve, but he cannot get pole position. Who is this just behind? It's going to be Finch across the line. He hasn't quite done it there. So the Curse is the next car on the track here. So we'll wait to see how he gets on. Simpson has retired from qualifying. He is going to start 6th at best. Teco is in the pits. Grant is in the pits. Can Jezza take Simpson's 6th position? But Curse through the final two corners now, coming up towards the line, and he sets a new fastest lap on a 1 minute 28.547. That's the bar everyone needs to try and beat. It seems everyone's already thrown in what they have to muster. It's your boy Archie in 4th now on a 130.2. Can he improve? Can he upset the Aston Martin of Finch in 3rd? We'll have to wait and see. Down the straight into 17 and 18 we go for the final time with the Williams driver so close to the wall on the outside, and through the final two corners now goes it's your boy Archie. Can he improve? He does by 3/10, but cannot improve on the track. So it's looking like, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed the Curse is your pole sitter, and joining him on the front row is Fusion in 2nd. Finch with a valiant 3rd. It's your boy Archie in 4th. Siles in 5th with Jezza 6th. Simpson in 7th. Teco 8th. Granter 9th. And English Dave is your top 10 here this evening. So as we wait for qualifying to finish here, what an end towards, what a crescendo to qualifying, I have to say. It was so good towards the end. The Curse improving on his provisional pole to really set it out from everyone else. Over a second to Fusion in 2nd. Finch in 3rd. It's your boy Archie 4th. Where was Mercedes this evening? We knew Alex was having a penalty. But Simpson all the way down in 7th. He will not be happy with that. So what he meant to do, I don't know. But it's the Curse who is your pole sitter for the Grand Prix. Fusion is joining him on the front row in 2nd. Finch is in 3rd, and it's your boy Archie in 4th. And Siles is your top 5. Jezza 6th. Simpson in 7th with Teco in 8th. Granter 9th. English Dave is in 10th. Finnegan in 11th. Ghost Reaper 12th. And Alex rounding out your starting order this evening. We may have had one or two more join through qualifying. I'm not quite sure, but we'll have to wait and see. In between the interval here, we'll have a look at the Drivers' Championship here. The Curse is leading the championship going into round 16 on 245 points. Or Simpson in 2nd, who didn't really quite get the qualifying he needed here on 239. Very close to the top of the championship there. Alex in 3rd, 236 points as well. So that is super close between the top 3. Finch has dropped off ever so slightly on 210, but really is still in it to win it. It's your boy Archie in 5th. Valiant 5th for himself, but as the season's gone on, he's found himself in a bit of a no man's land, but that's a handy position to be in. And the rest of the guys here, you can see, there's 11th as well, down to 20th. So everyone really doing their hardest out here in the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. We'll have a look at the constructors table. Now, Mercedes is in first position at the moment on 475 points. Aston Martin on 455. Still not a bad result away from these guys, so it's not over yet at the top of the tables. But if Mercedes get a good couple of races in hand, it may go towards them. We'll see how it goes. Williams in third on 151. Ferrari in fourth on 120. And Red Bull in fifth on 107. So we'll go back now to the gameplay here. We'll see how the guys get on. What's up, everybody? Let me know the old chat what you think what the story is. Thanks very much, Smitty. Love you too, buddy. But anyway, so the Curse, your pole sitter, leads them away on their warm-up lap. Now Fusion in second, joining them again on the front row. Finch in third. It's your boy Archie fourth, Jezza in fifth. It's a good day for points here this evening. Only 13 cars taking the start, so we'll see how the race unfolds. 31 laps of this Grand Prix track, 4.9 kilometers, 3 miles long. Or Simpson in sixth, your championship second. At the moment, only 6 points behind the Curse, but that could all change by the end of it. Teco in 7th, Granter in 8th, English Dave in 9th, Siles in 10th, Finnegan in 11th, Ghost Reaper 12th, and Alex rounding out the starters this evening. We'll get up the old telemetry now. And the tyres as well. So a mixed bag of tyres here this evening. The pole sitter on mediums, Fusion on hards, Finch on mediums. So Aston Martin, they need to watch out for their strategy towards the pit stop side of things. It's your boy Archie on hards, Jezza on mediums, Simpson on hards. So yeah, it's a pretty mixed bag there with everyone. So that's the strategy with all these drivers. Have they fueled their car enough as well? That is one they could under fuel, hoping for a couple of safety cars. We'll have to see how this race gets on. This is the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. Myself, Lemony Tang, and the Comes Boot. So, as the Curse brings the field towards the starting line, we await the starting orders. We look forward to it. We always do here in the Comedy Boot. I'm sure you guys are the same there. Finnegan's been disqualified, perhaps touching someone in front. Starting on cold tyres. Will the McLaren driver be? So as the final couple of cars take their slots here, it's the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore, brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. We await the lights on the gantry here. It's myself, Lemony Tang, and the Comedy Boot. Here we go. We've got 4, we've got 5. And it's lights out. Here we go. Down towards turns 1. The field start to go now. It's a good start from Curse. Fusion slots into second. Everyone else starting to pan out towards the field. Oh my word. Simpson's been spun around already. I can't believe it. He's dropped all the way down the field towards the back of the pack as everyone else starts to scramble, taking evasive maneuvers down towards the right-hander. And now this is where the slipstream is going to start. Down towards 6 and 7 we go. We'll have a look at English Davey right on board, side by side. The Scuderia right up the inside, but backs out of it into the braking zone. Everyone starts to funnel themselves through. And that's the story. We have a pretty solid start there for the field. Everyone got away nicely. Simpson is miles behind. Does he have damage? We'll have to wait and see. He does. He's got front wing damage as well. So he has had an absolute mare of a start of the Grand Prix. He needs to pit. Get a new front wing, a new strategy as well, perhaps. Oh, who is that? That's a McLaren wide on the bridge. That is not somewhere. And Ferrari's in the wall. I can't believe it. Granter's out of the race. It's a VSC. Oh my word. He got pitched into the wall. Holy moly, what is going on? The guy's balled up over the bridge there and just into the braking zone. That was the story. Oh no, Simpson with a drive-through penalty as well. I cannot believe it. It's lap 1. It's after kicking off here in the F05 Championship. Championship second position has got a drive-through penalty after being blessed with the VSC. I tell you now, well, he's got a VSC, not a full safety car, but here, that is the story. It's gone from bad to worse. If it doesn't rain, it pours for the championship hopefuls. The Curse, though, sitting pretty in first position, got a fantastic launch, and we're green flag, we're back to racing. Does anyone get the jump on the car behind? We look at the timing screens for now. Here we go. It's Archie versus Finch. Softs versus, mediums versus hards. Mediums in front. Tries it up the inside. No, he shows the nose, does the Williams, but he decides to back out of it there. Everyone else kind of settled out through after the VSC. Simpson serving his drive-through here, or getting a wing, I'm not quite sure. But the race continues under green flag for now. This is the closest battle really on track. English Dave is in 6th, right behind Teco, just in front of this battle as well. Oh, Dave gets a penalty for corner cutting already on lap 2. He's going to have a very difficult evening. Pushing hard is Dave though. The McLaren super wide, almost understeered into the tyre barrier there, but got away with it. Down the back straight now towards turn 17. Everyone's kind of settling into a rhythm now. Click these laps away. That's the important thing. It's lap 2 at 31. It's going to be a long evening. It's going to be hard for these guys. Soils gets a big handful of understeer there. That is literally the definition of dirty air there. Cars too close to the car up in front. Loses the downforce on the front wing as it's stuck into turbulent air. Spawn. Interesting. Alright, there we go. So as the car in front is behind the other car, it's getting in the front, in the dirty air, being left behind. There we go. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys at home. Keeping our lit through the midsection. So it says, oh, very loose there though. Pushing extremely hard all the time. Alex is catching him in 10th as well. Excuse me. Continuing on. Ooh. Felt like I was getting electrocuted there. That was weird. Anyway. These guys have really had an issue here. They're all side by side. Down the straight is Jezza on the outside into the braking zone. Finnegan is being passed around the outside. Oh no! Contact is made! I can't believe it! Jezza just gets turned around by Finnegan there. I'm not quite sure what was going on. There's gonna have to be some talk about that. The guys are still going out of here. Soils has really caused a bit of an issue here. Alex is saying thanks very much. Finnegan now is being pushed behind. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Well, anyway, we'll see how it goes into the first braking zone of the lap. Alex still... Oh no, Finnegan's DNF'd. Did he crash on the front wall? No, he must have retired in the pits. That's a shame. That is a shame for the McLaren driver. Let me know in the old chat there what happened there, buddy. What the story was. So that's the story anyway. We've seen it happening. Contact on track. Parts flying. Toys out of the pram as well. But Soil is right behind Alex now as well. Alex in third in the championship on 236 points. So close. Only 9 points off as well. So happy days. A good result here. He needs to catch the curse though. Alex up the inside of Dave. I can't excuse me, I can't believe his size into the back of Dave into the braking zone. Gets caught out from the downhill section. He got away with it. Did he get front wing damage? I'm not quite sure. No, he did not. He got away with it. Holy moly, that was so close. I'm telling you now, Dave definitely would have felt that in the cockpit and wondering what is going on here. get the advantage and go, boy, that's exactly what Alex done, but Soils misjudges the braking zone, and they were both lucky to get away with that one. Ooh, Finch in third. So close to Fusion in second. It was really heating up into the braking zone there. Just copped it at the last second on the timing screen. And we got the last couple of moments of that attack from the car behind. It's settled into a rhythm for now. So close by Fusion. These guys are pushing extremely hard. It's lap 5 of 31. It's the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore. Brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Slim Rigs. With myself, Lemony Tang in the commentary booth. So Fusion is starting to lose the rear end there as well up in front. Simpson sets a new fastest lap on a set of mediums out there. 43 seconds off the car in front. He's almost going to get lapped here, but he's not going to because he's got the pace and set of tyres to keep in front of the Curse. So the Curse still sitting pretty in first, Fusion in second, under pressure with Finch in third. It's Your Boy Archie is 1.3 seconds behind. He's actually sitting pretty good, is It's Your Boy Archie. He's looking at this battle up in front. If these guys start to get hung up with themselves, he'll be straight into it. Yellow flag, sector 1. That's Dave. Dave is spun. Oh, he is super angry with that. You can hear with the throttle there as well. His tyres will be super hot. Let's wait and see how he gets on. Dave has got a 3-second time penalty. Whoa. Easy to get sucked into the braking zone here. So it looks like Dave might be retiring or doing something here. Another 3-second penalty for Dave. Dave into the wall, caught it on the stream on purpose, goes Dave. It's a caution in sector 2. Is this going to bring out a safety car or are we going to get away with it? Yeah, no, sorry about you, buddy. You do not get the safety car you tried to cause. Thank you for that. And we'll leave it at that. I had a feeling. Anyway, sure, look. Alex is in 6th at the moment. 8/10 of Teco in 5th. He is going to be under extreme pressure from 3rd in the championship momentarily. Into the final 2 corners we go. When are the pit stops going to start happening? There's still plenty of time in this race. We're not even a third of the way through here for the Grand Prix. And it's 10 cars left. So everyone who finishes the race is guaranteed points this evening. As I said, it's a race of attrition. And if you can keep your car out of the hedge, you're coming away with some good points here this evening. The McLaren Super Wide, what a catch and what a drift. I'm telling you now, that is Tokyo style right there. Absolutely great stuff. As he makes his way around goes Alex. And Teco continues on in 6th. Happy out to just still have 4 wheels on his car. That was nice though. That was nice. Finch is still in 3rd. He cannot get by Fusion in 2nd. This is now your closest battle on the track here. Soils is 1.1 seconds off. Teco as well. Scratch that. 7/10. So he's caught right up to the back of Teco. We keep an eye into the DRS zone of that one. Not quite close enough. Different lines there from these guys. Similar through the exit. 5/10 now, so as he's starting to pick up that dirty air from the car up in front, he'll start to feel a bit of inherent understeer creep into his car. The closer he gets to the car in front, the more he'll get Hopefully he can use the DRS to his advantage. Yellow flags in sector or something. Oh, look at this. Who's this? That is side by side towards the right-hander. Soils on the outside and the McLaren on the inside, swooping around the outside. What a cracking maneuver from Soil to take 6th position. Teco gave him plenty of room. In fairness to him, it takes 2 to tango. And that is a cracking maneuver from the Alpine driver to gain 6th position. Teco heads up as well. Didn't fight that one too hard, one would assume. And they both live to fight another day. Points are on offer for every finisher here this evening. I'm sure they will be licking their lips at that one. If they got told that at the start of the race, they would have taken your arm off, basically. Anyway. So the Curse has built himself a handy 4.6 second advantage to Fusion in second. Gives Curse plenty of opportunity to pit whenever he wants, come out whenever he wants, and sort it out. Fusion in second under pressure from Finch over the last few laps, you have to say. Finch cannot quite gain the momentum, but we're coming up to a DRS zone now. Teco and Soils once more changing position. 4th, 6th and 7th, missed it on the stream, but here we go down towards the braking zone. No, Finch is nowhere near him, so we'll go back to Soils. We're right on board of the Alpine driver because Teco has fought back, he's got the position and he's made the maneuver. Ghost Reaper's out of the race, yellow flag sector 2 as well. I think we're going to stay green. The Marshals are doing a fantastic job this evening, I have to say, keeping her lit. And the guys continue in the race. Ghost Reaper loses out on points, unfortunately. Oh, super wide by the McLaren driver. Soils thinks better of throwing it up the inside. He knows he's got to pick his opportune moment. He's putting Teco under extreme pressure through the midsection now. And Teco is just ever so slightly making a couple of mistakes here and there. A little bit wide. He's going to be a little bit loose on the exit, but so is Soils. So people are starting to lose their tyres here, even though Soils is on a set of set of hards. Oh! Teco's on a set of mediums. They're still struggling with traction, no matter what tyre they're on here at the moment. Look at the slipstream though. Here we go, down the inside towards 17. I can't believe it. There's contact. Teco turns in on him. Soils just about gets away with it, and we're still side by side towards 19. And 20 once more. The old switcheroo by the Alpine driver, and he makes the maneuver stick into 6th position. And I'm sure Teco might have a few words to say in the paddock afterwards about that one, but we'll right on board of the McLaren driver now, because can he get the advantage down the straight here into 5? Oh no, he loses it. There we go. So that's the story. Loses the momentum, pushing so hard. I'm telling you now, pushing super hard. What are you meant to do with that one? Finch has dropped back 1.2 seconds as well from Fusion, so one would assume there may be some pit stops happening soon. We'll have a look at the tyres here. Curse is on 9-lap old mediums. Fusion on 9-lap old hards. They're all on 9-lap old tyres, so medium, hard, medium, hard, medium, medium, medium. You can really see how the mid-pack there is being changed by what tyres these guys started on. Interesting enough. Strategy continues with these guys. It's lap 10 of 31. Just hit the 1/3 mark, basically. There's still plenty of racing to go. These guys must be feeling it in their cockpits at home. I'm telling you now, the concentration needed is just as much as the real deal, if not more, as you do lose a bit of feel. Not having it in real life, as you can imagine, but these guys are doing a fantastic job keeping it on the road for now. He's showing us how it's done through the first sector there. And he is 1.6 seconds off Fusion. So let's have a look at these tyres again once more. There we go. So we've really hit the crossover here. The mediums are starting to struggle and the hards are starting to come into their own. 4.7 seconds is Fusion off the curse. Can he close that gap? That's going to be one of the questions here. Can Alex catch It's Your Boy Archie? It's 4.6 seconds between them. So Alex clawing his way back through the field at the moment, but not quite there yet. Simpson, he's just praying for a safety car out here, ticking away the laps, getting there. Jez is into the pit lane and he's come out in front of the championship second position, but super wide. Jez is going to have to struggle with these tyres. They're super cold and they're super hard. Ooh, super wide. Although he's nearly there, get a few more corners underneath you and you'll have yourself a nice brand spanking set of tyres you will be saucy on till the end, hopefully. So he blasts by there towards Finch in third, 1.3 seconds off now. So it's fluctuating between these two drivers. Depending if someone makes a mistake or not, I'd say here. So very close between everyone's pace this evening. Alex is gaining though on It's Your Boy Archie. 4.0 seconds now is the gap to fourth and fifth. So Alex has gained 5/10 thereabouts. So I rejoined the commentary booth here. Still on board with it with Finch, the man himself in third. Oh, look at the curse for now. Nobody seems to be in much of a battle, so we'll have a look at the curse, the race leader, see what kind of lines he's using and see what kind of things we can gain from himself. Super accurate into the right-hander. Now at the moment is just consistency is key here with old tyres. Starting to feel the car underneath you getting a little bit loose through these high speed corners. Keep it ham and cheesy. You can see they only got out the third gear through the hairpin section to keep the rear end in check on acceleration, even down into the hairpin. 41 miles an hour minimum apex speed all the way up the gears now once more. He's on his ERS as well, so perhaps he's on a push lap here. 4.7 seconds, 4.8 now to Fusion. So the crossover hasn't quite happened at the front of the field and Finch has dropped to 1.2, so maybe it's ever so on the cusp here. Chris goes through once more for another lap. Getting a little bit loose there on the exit, but controls that wheel spin. And on to lap 14 we go. Or we are on anyway. So, this is a bit of lull in the proceedings out there. We await for the pit stop action to commence here. The first race held at the Marina Bay Circuit was in the 15th round of the 2008 Formula 1 World Championship. Around 110,000 tickets were made available for the country's first Formula 1 race. As you can imagine, that was a sellout crowd. And still is, I assume, to this day. Fantastic atmosphere with the Singapore fans in the night race. The first ever night race Formula 1 held so many years ago, and now look at us, we've got a few of them on the calendar. So yeah, pretty decent with that one. Finch brings us around once more, trying to gain on Fusion, but he's dropping away here, so jump towards the race leader, see how he gets on. But yeah, 2008 as well was famous for Crashgate. You can only imagine what that means. But on track, Felipe Massa was the first man to sit on the Singapore pole in his Ferrari and dominated the race all the way until he was released from his pit stop with his fuel rig still attached, and he had to pull in at the end of the pit lane. Some say it cost him the championship, some say that's motor racing. The race was won by Fernando Alonso, and this is the Crashgate side of things. The race was won by Fernando Alonso driving for Renault, though the result is being tarnished by the controversy that his teammate Nelson Piquet Jr. was ordered to crash the car to cause a safety car to give Alonso an unfair advantage. In fairness to Fernando, he did not know of this plan before or after the race, so he was not punished himself. But Flavio Briatore got a lifetime ban, and so did Pat Simmons. But anyway, we won't worry about that one too much. They're back at it now. 2010 was Heikki Kovalainen. He retired on the front straight with his Lotus going up a blaze of fire. The thing burst into flames on the final few corners, which led to famous pictures of him getting a fire extinguisher off the marshal through the fence and actually putting his car flames out himself. So there you go. 2011, Hamo hits Massa into turn 7, battling for position. Hamo with wing damage, and Massa got himself a puncture that day as well. Them guys really did like each other at some stages in their careers. Fantastic battling. Alex though, we'll jump down towards Alex here in 5th. He's catching up with the car up in front. 1.5 seconds to hit your boy Archie. We're up 16, and who's this? Finch is into the pit lane. So Finch has pulled the trigger here. The rest of the field are keeping themselves out for now. So the interesting thing now will be where Finch comes out. He's pulled the undercut. He's on these hards now as well. Oh, Siles just beats him out. So when Fusion pits, that's going to be the question. Finch perhaps will get the undercut here, but Fusion with his mediums later on might be able to get the advantage back. Alright Dave, what's the story, buddy? How's you cutting? How are things? Hope you're enjoying the race here this evening. We're on lap 16 at 31. The curse is your race leader as the pit stops have just started to commence. Fusion is in 2nd. Finch was in 3rd, but he is now pitted for a new set of softs. It's your boy Archie now in 3rd with Alex right behind him. Within 1 second of DRS zone is Alex. He's fighting his way up through the field from starting in last position. Having a bit of a misdemeanor in the last race. Got a qualifying ban. But he is up in the 4th position. We've had a few yellow flags as well. Ghost Reaper in 10th, English Dave in 11th. The curse is in the pits, by the way. Your race leader is in the pits here. So his teammate started the undercut and he's come in the lap after. Ghost Reaper, English Dave, Finnegan and Granter have all found the wall this evening, unfortunately, and R. Simpson was spun around in the first corner on lap 1, and he is fighting his way back from a drive-through penalty as well under the virtual safety car that commenced after his spin. So yeah, pretty interesting race though this evening. What's up, Smitty? Absolute legend, Birmingham. Absolute great stuff out there on the old chat. So Alex now into third position. The curse has come out in front of his teammate by 6.6 seconds. That is where Fusion needs to find himself when he pits in that bracket. We'll have to wait and see. Although the Fusion will be out in a set of mediums. So alternate strategies here this evening for the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore. Brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs with myself, Lemony Tang in the commentary booth. Alex. Oh no, Jez is out of the Grand Prix. I can't believe he's crashed into turns 5. There he is on the inside, front wing damage, and he is out of the race. We continue caution free here this evening. Alex takes second. It's your boy Archie's into the pits. And so Alex takes the lead, I should say. Fusion and Archie are into the pits. So where is Fusion going to come out? Lap 18 of 31. He's done his hard stint. And now it's up to his mediums. There goes the curse. Here's Finch. Has Fusion gained it on Finch? Where's Finch? Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Into the braking zone. And Finch gets the undercut just about by over a second. Thereabouts. No, not over a second. Just 8/10. So Fusion is right on it. These mediums will switch in like that. And he's going to be right on the back of the Aston Martin driver. 7.2 seconds. That's what we're looking at for the race lead. Can Fusion do it? He needs to get by Finch first. And then he can worry about the curse. Alex is a race leader. He is 7.2 seconds up the road from the curse. He's not really in this battle at the moment. The likes of the Mercedes are looking for a safety car to get themselves into contention this evening. Almost a full pit stop behind, although Alex has been tearing through the field this evening from the back of the grid. So you can even hear the confidence of Fusion under acceleration. A lot more impact with the tyre on the ground. And he's right on the back of Finch. This is going to be like taking candy from a baby. We'll have to wait and see. Can Finch put up any kind of resilience here? Curse sets the new fastest lap. So he's happy out with that one on a 133.2. But here we go. Fusion across the line. Can he use the DRS into turn 1? No, patience is a virtue. 1, 2, and 3. Let's follow the leader through this section. But now look how close he is through the exit now towards turns 5. This is where it's going to be interesting. Try and get as much of a slipstream, and a great exit there by the Red Bull driver in a slipstream. DRS wide open. Pulls to the out inside of turn 6. Down towards turn 7, and there's nothing Finch could have done about that one. You can't realistically defend that at that moment in time. So Fusion now is 7.8 seconds behind the curse. 12-13 laps left on the clock here. I don't know. Can he do it? These mediums. I'll have to wait and see. See the crossover period about 5 laps before the pit stops commenced as well. So Fusion might have another 8-9 laps at this pace. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, Alex is into the pits. I've seen him dropping down the order there whenever he spun. But he has come into the pits and relinquished the lead to the curse once more. Fusion though with a new fastest lap. Almost a second faster than the curse. Can he gain 7.5 seconds now? 7.4 is the gap. We'll see where Alex comes out. He was battling it your boy Archie at the start of this. Soils though, almost. Can Soils take advantage here? Don't think so. Alex is on medium, so they will fire up pretty quickly here. So as the field have pretty much finished their pit stops here, let us have a look-ski and see. Or Simpson, 17 lap all mediums, I'll tell you, 28 seconds off the nearest car. 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. He's retired. I was just going to say, it really has not been his day today, and he is retired in 8th position. I wonder if he'll get points or not with that one. Every point should and will count towards the championship. So maybe that was a bit of an issue there. We'll have to wait and see afterwards. Has he completed the 90% or the 80%? He's completed more than 50%, but is that enough for full points? I don't know. The stewards will have to wait and see afterwards. Fusion of 132.1. I tell you, 6.3 seconds towards the lead. I tell you, if he keeps that pace up, he'll be on him. He'll be on him towards the end of this race. So this battle for the lead really is not over here. I know there's 6 seconds on the clock, on the timing board up on top there, but if that pace continues, we could really find ourselves in with a nice battle at the end. Siles is closest to Alex, but Alex is going to pull away from him at the moment. He needs to gain 7-point-something seconds. Ditcha Boyarchi up in front. The field has really spread themselves out here. It's been a race of attrition. We've lost just under half the grid here this evening for one issue or another. But the guys who are still in it still have a third of the race left to go. It's lap 21 of 31. It's going to be extremely hot and bothering in cockpits at home. Just like in real life, you have to say. And they'll have to see how they get on towards the end of it. They could be thirsty. There could be a bit of an ache going on. Fusion, a 3-second time penalty. That is not what he wanted for this race. So Finch may yet get second after all. If he can gain 5.7 seconds to Fusion. Sorry, from Fusion to the curse. It's coming down lap by lap. This race is going to come to a crescendo. If it carries on, the Red Bull driver, you can see he is pushing extremely hard. We're right on board of Fusion here as we try and close down the Aston Martin of the curse up in front of your race leader. We can't quite see him yet in our vision, but once we do, that will act as an extra motivation, as extra boost almost down the straight to catch the car up in front. Can Fusion do it? He has gained a penalty, but everyone wants to win it on track, don't they? 5.5 seconds through the mid sector there. So accurate. So close to these walls, you have to say. Turns 14. 15. Used to be turn 16 there. And now down towards turn 17. The right-hander approaching it with much more speed this year than we have in previous. And I must say, I do like the change. It brings a lot more flow to this Singapore track. The drivers like it too. It makes the track a solid 12-15 seconds faster. So they don't have to be out in that heat that long anymore. Alex, 4.6 seconds off. It's your boy Archie. He's gained a phenomenal amount of time in a handful of laps towards the Williams driver. Can he catch? I think Fusion, the wind may be out of his sails for now. 5.6 seconds separate the front two, and then it's 5.2 seconds to third. So it's all said and done, bar a miracle up in front, or bar an incident. You have to say, with this field spread out as they are, unless there's a safety car, the guys should be able to keep it on the track. Doing quite well this evening. Only 7 cars left in the race though. It would have been nice to see a few more. We've seen incidents at the start of the race, which is to be expected in fairness, but then a few guys just throwing in the towel instead of retiring in the pit lane, they retired out on track by throwing the car on the wall. So, yeah. Who's that up in front of Alex? That must be It's Your Boy Archie. So there we go. It's 3 seconds to Archie up in front. That's the gap we need to break before Fusion to see the car. They were battling. Fusion though has regained a bit of time. 4.7 seconds to the race leader. As Alex now is 2.9 seconds off It's Your Boy Archie. So again, another lap goes by and another few tenths tick away of that gap to the car up in front. Almost a second is being edged off. 2.4 seconds. Can Alex get fourth? He already has it with penalties. We'll have a look at the penalties. 3 seconds for Fusion, 3 seconds for It's Your Boy Archie. There we go. Alex is already in fourth position theoretically, but sure, look, we won't worry about that one right now. So of the runners left in this Grand Prix, it's the Curse, your race leader, with a 3.2 second gap to Fusion. That thing has really come down, you have to say. This is definitely not over. You can see the car up in front. There we go. There's the incentive. It's right in front of you, Fusion. Go get it. Finch is in third with It's Your Boy Archie now in fourth. Alex in fifth, Soils in sixth, and Teco. That's your top seven, and that's your running order at the moment. We've lost. Championship second for the moment. Simpson in 8th position. Jezza in 9th. Ghost Reaper 10th. English Dave in 11th. Finnegan in 12th, and Granter 13th. To their own issues out there. But the race lead now is 2.8 seconds. It's going to come down to the last few laps here. It's 1.0 seconds to Archie and Alex as well. As I rehydrate myself for the end of this race. It can get stressful here, and it's starting to get towards the end of the race now. The crescendo is starting to feel, it's starting to build. I can feel it here. Sure you guys can feel it as well. Alex is your closest battle for the moment. He's only 8 tenths off. It's Your Boy Archie in fourth. Can he pass him towards the end of this race? And then it's Fusion, 2.4 seconds off the race leader, the Curse. Can Fusion catch him? Catching is one thing. Passing is in a completely different situation altogether. Look, you absolute legend. Thanks very much indeed. So as Alex catches up ever more to It's Your Boy Archie, can he gain the advantage with the DRS that's coming up now? He has 16% of his ERS left, I should say. Can he get it down the back straight now? He's in the slipstream. The Williams is defending, but around the outside towards the braking zone, it's already done. Alex takes the position into fourth. Archie had no answer there with that DRS advantage. Alex just drove around the outside of him. Unfortunate, but what are you meant to do? Archie defended the inside, but the move was already done before they hit the brakes, and that's the way she goes. It's Your Boy Archie, a valiant effort in fifth. He's doing a solid job here, really showing his pace and showing what he's made of. It doesn't quite have it this evening. What are you meant to do? Alex has the superior tyres, in fairness as well. Superior grip, younger tyres And that's the way she can go sometimes, especially on that cut-off zone. Fusion is 1.1 seconds off the race leader. I tell you now, this is coming down towards the end. It's lap 27 of 31. It's the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore, and it's brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs. With myself, Lemony Tang, and a commentary boot. This thing is gonna kick off here. Fusion is in the DRS zone. The curse has fallen off a cliff with his tires. He had almost a 7.8 second advantage at one stage, if my memory serves me correctly. And now it's whittled down to 0.3 of a second in the braking zones. I tell you now, Fusion is on the back of Curse here, and if the Curse makes any kind of an error, Fusion's going to be able to pounce. The DRS zones are also going to come into effect here sooner rather than later, and they could really change up the order. So Fusion trying to take the advantage. A solid exit there, 0.6 on the acceleration, 0.5. DRS wide open as well, down the straight into the braking zone. Can't quite get there, but he's thereabouts for the next detection zone, which will be towards the front straight. Down towards turn 17 now, to the chicane for the 27th time in the F05 race here this evening. And the Red Bull driver is 0.3 behind the Curse. This is going to be one main straight here, let alone the rest of the few laps. 0.3 between them. Down towards turns 1 we go. The Red Bull stays in the slipstream. Doesn't pop out because he knows his main opportunity is going to be through the runs of turns 5. Down towards turn 6 and into the braking zone of 7. 0.4 between the leaders. Now it's your boy Archie gets a penalty as well, so for his troubles. But here we go, DRS wide open. The Curse defends the inside. Red Bull is up the slipstream, but not quite able to do it into the braking zone. Perhaps different aero settings on these cars really coming into their own as well. But Fusion's on them mediums, Curse is on them hards, and the crossover hasn't quite happened. The mediums still have that little bit of an advantage. Fusion needs to get by the Curse as soon as possible, because if them mediums go off, that's it. That's game over. So the Curse has gained 0.8. Fusion a little bit loose on acceleration through the last few corners there, has given a bit of an advantage back. But once again, he's still within a second. The DRS is wide open once more down the straight, and he gains a little bit of that advantage back. They're pushing so hard, almost into the wall on the exit there. We'll ride on board of Fusion. We can see the race lead in front of us. We can smell it in front of us. Can we get it though? That is the question. Can Fusion do it? Lap 29 is about to commence. Through the final 2 corners we go. DRS again, once more activated down the lane straight. And into turns 1 again we go. It's not deja vu because every lap is different. A little bit wide by Fusion this time, not quite as close as the lap previous. Using all the ERS now at this stage, not leaving anything on the table. Using as much of the track, as much of the curves as possible. You can see through the apex there how loose he was on the acceleration. Again, DRS wide open, but can't quite make it into the braking zone. He can't get alongside, which is the crucial opportunity. But if he can catch the Curse napping, that might be a different story. We'll have to wait and see how this pans out. Different strategies once more, coming to the exact same point on the track towards the end of this race. We've had it time and time again. Photo finishes in the F05 multiple times. I tell you, it's a class championship. You should really tune in every week and check it out, especially with myself and Lemony Tang as the commentator. But Fusion, a little bit loose through the exit there, not quite able to get the power as he once expected. Is it now the crucial crossover point? Perhaps. Gains a little bit into the braking zone, but again, on the acceleration, the accordion effect effectively is going on here. To gain into the braking zone but lose it on an acceleration as the car is able to get on the power just ever so slightly earlier than you. Fusion so close to the wall. And it's the penultimate lap here, ladies and gentlemen. Curse under extreme pressure from Fusion in second. Finch is in third and Alex in fourth. It's your boy Archie 5th. Soils in 6th with a yellow flag. Oh no, who's that? Who's up there going? Soils has run on. He's got front wing damage. He's still in the race though. That's the main thing. Fusion not quite close enough once more. Curse doing enough at the moment to stave off the attack. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, Fusion just suffering with tremendous understeer. Would have gained it a little bit more turn in that front wing perhaps in the pit stop, but everyone's struggling out here, you have to say. A little bit wide from the Curse a few moments later. Everyone's feeling the pressure, feeling the heat here in Singapore. Through the hairpin for the second last time. And it's only 3/10 between them. It's closed up once more for the race lead. Come on to the back straight again, down towards turn 17. Confusion pop out with the last second. He's not quite close enough for a late braking maneuver. I'm telling you now, catch the car napping up in front. That could be your only shot. Through the final 2 corners for the final second last time. Across the line to start the final lap. It's side by side into the braking zone for turn 1. Curse has to defend. Fusion tries it around the outside but can't quite make it stick on them mediums ever so much grip left in these tyres. They must both be on the edge. Down into 4 we go, into 5 I should say. 3/10 once more. DRS wide open down the straight. Curse, does he need to defend the inside? He does. Finch, Fusion I should say, almost up the inside. Can't quite get it under the brakes. And into the right-hander we go once again. So it's going to be status quo for now. Fusion's running out of opportunities to make this maneuver stick. We're halfway through the final lap here for the F05 Championship. It's round 16 from Singapore. Brought to you by Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs with myself, Lemony Tang. In the comments about the Curse is your race leader. Less than a second to Fusion. Another DRS zone. Now the last passing opportunity with DRS into the braking zone. Not quite there. 4/10 behind. First position is Fusion. So he can't quite get it. Now towards 17 and 18 for the final time into the chicane. Not able to do it there either. And it's going to be the Curse here, bar any major issues through the final 2 corners. But here we go. It's hardly a car length between them again for the F05 Championship. But the Curse takes the race win from Fusion in second. A phenomenal result by the 2 drivers. And Finch is going to cross the line in third. Alex from the back of the field into 4th. A valiant effort. Solid result from himself. Soils into 5th. A good bit behind is the rest of the guys there. But what a class result there. The Curse wins it. Lights the flag almost. Out there. Didn't quite get it. Didn't quite get the Grand Shalom either. But he started on pole. And he's taking the race win. And that's all that matters. Fusion in second. A class result. So close towards the end. Very good. Only 3/10 between them. 3.3 seconds on the time of board because Fusion had a 3-second penalty. 3/10 between first and second. And then Finch is 2.6 seconds behind as well. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fair play to the finishers here this evening. That is a valiant effort from every driver out here. It's your boy Archie's invalidated, but we'll pretend he's still driving. Well done. Good man yourself. Cross the line, go to finishers. Probably should have brought it back to the Curse, but hey, what are you meant to do? You learn. The Curse, though, is your race winner. Alex gets driver of the day. Last 2/4. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the stars of this evening. The Curse, your race winner. He's joined by Fusion in second and Finch in third. And it's an absolute class result for Aston Martin once more. The trophy is raised. The smiles are all around, and there's only one thing left, ladies and gentlemen. The champagne! Well done to the Curse and Aston Martin this evening. The Curse is your race winner, with Fusion in second and Finch in third. The cheers are happening on the podium, and I tell you now, there's smiles all around. That's exactly what you want to see at the end of the Grand Prix. The Curse is the master of going faster here this evening. He wins the Grand Prix round 16 from Singapore. Fusion in second, joins him on the podium, and Finch in third as well. A fantastic result for Aston Martin and Red Bull here this evening. Alex on the back of the field in fourth, a class fight back from himself. Soils in fifth with Teco in sixth. And it's your boy Archie is in seventh. That's your finishers here this evening, because we have lost some big names here as well. Simpson retires, Jezza retires, Ghost Reaper retires, English Dave retired, Finnegan retired, and Granter retired. Crashes retiring with damage. The whole shebang here this evening. But what do you expect? It's the F05 Championship. Congratulations once more to the Curse, who wins the Grand Prix. Fusion in second and Finch in third. This has been the F05 Championship round 16 from Singapore with myself, Lemony Tang, in the commentary booth. We thank Nectar Energy Drinks and Formula Sim Rigs for the sponsorship as always. We'll see you next week.